Over the last 2 weeks, millions of Americans have made the choice to risk COVID-19 infection by gathering en masse to protest the killing of George Floyd and racism against blacks in our country. This decision is perilous because we've worked so hard to flatten the curve of infection, and it's certain that there will be more infections and deaths as a result of protests with no end in sight. But given the unique moment our country is in, with momentum building towards systemic change in flattening another curve, the curve of injustice and discrimination, protesters became stewards of a moral imperative, justifying the risk. Over 2,000 years ago, Christians in the Roman Empire made the perilous choice to risk recrimination and abuse by identifying themselves as followers of Jesus Christ. They came to understand that every person who experiences God's grace becomes a steward or agent of grace in its various forms to flatten the curve of despair and sin. They considered sharing the reason for their hope and resisting cultural forms that didn't fit their new life in Christ as a moral imperative. And for them, it was a choice between submitting to unjust suffering or selfishly staying quiet about their faith and living like a Roman. The question for Christians in this moment is, how shall we pattern our lives after Christ's life and serve as a steward of grace?